Hi, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I'm going to wait for a few moments to see if anyone shows up. We are having a rainstorm here in the background. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm out on Grandma's porch, as I call it, Grandma's porch. And I thought, well, I just got back from the gym because, well, I didn't get to do my 5 mile run because we're having rain. And I didn't want to do the live stream from inside the house because my family's all home. So I thought I would take the chance with the rain and do my live stream out here on Grandma's porch. So, I never know when I'm going to come on. And so I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and come on in hopes that one person at least will show up. Otherwise, I end up talking to myself. And you know what? When you do live streams, you never really know if anyone is going to show up. You just don't know. So I'll give a few minutes, and if no one shows up, it's okay. I'll just sit here and talk to myself. It's not the first time, and probably will not be the last time. And this is the thing with my live streams. A lot of people do not know when I'm coming on. And for a little while there, I was very, very predictable around 2 p.m. and around 9 p.m. at night. But my schedule constantly changes. And so I don't even know what my schedule will be. And so for that reason, I just show up whenever I really can come on here. And that can mean just about any time of the day or any time of the night. And, well, usually not any time of the night, like in the middle of the night, I don't come on because I'm sleeping. But during the day, it could be any time during the day. And as you all know, I have a family. I have three young adult kids, 2 of which live at home, one that lives 4 miles away that's here every day as well. And so my life, it does get busy, busy, busy. So I don't know if anyone is going to show up because you know what? YouTube, this is the big thing with YouTube, okay? YouTube is not pushing out many of the notifications. And so people often do not even realize that I'm even on live streaming until after I'm done. I don't know what's up with YouTube. I don't know what the issue is. The other day, all the comments were getting deleted by a Google team moderator. So I don't know. Maybe, the way it works is sometimes it gets pushed out, sometimes it doesn't. So if this does not get pushed out, you know what? I may restart it. I just may go ahead and restart the live stream. So, because it's not getting pushed out, I don't think. So I don't think it was pushed out. Okay, winners happen. Welcome, welcome. King Tariq, welcome, welcome. So apparently they're just starting to push me out. Let me give you blue wrenches, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Winners happen and King Tariq. What I'm finding is that if I put out a notification too far in advance, then no one shows up because they don't get a second notification. Welcome, Rob Bellamy. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend Rob. Thank you. This is the thing is, so I don't give notifications beforehand. It's like a 1 minute notification before I'm coming on. And that's really not adequate. But then I don't know when I'm going to be on. So that's kind of my big issue. That's kind of my big issue right now. And is knowing when I'm going to come on. And so I just come on. This is my baby doll. This is a Paulina. I believe it's a Paulina. And I call her Diana Brienne. And she is actually from the late 1950s, early 60s. So welcome, Kay. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench too. And if I didn't give any of you so far a blue wrench, let me know. And this is the thing, we have to kind of wait because YouTube is very delayed in their notifications with me. So for example, when I come on, it takes a while before they push me out. And like I said, a lot of people don't even get the notification until 12 hours later, and then they watch it in replay. So, go figure. I just show up. We are having a rainstorm out here. I'm just going to let you see that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we are having a rainstorm, and it is quite the rainstorm. So I don't know if we are, hopefully my internet will hold up here. Kay, let me tell you, this is the thing. They're unsubscribing old-time friends. Old-time friends. Everyone thinks that it's all brand new friends, the ones we make daily that are being unsubscribed. It's our old-time friends that are being unsubscribed. And ones that I go to regularly, like Brenda Land, Noni May, Nora Gazar, people that I go, Carla and Friends, who is always on here if she gets a notification. So if Carla gets a notification, she'll, most likely come on with me today. But a lot of people are not getting the notifications. So it's sunny. Wow, you are lucky. We are not having sunny weather. Yeah, so, it's a lot of the old-time friends, Kay. But fortunately, they didn't do away with you and me, so they kept us connected. So that's great. Rob, it is 2:18 p.m. in the afternoon. So it would be, if you're in Philippines, I don't know where you're at, but it might be 2 o'clock in the morning your time. I don't know. So, but so I went to the gym. I normally run 5 miles a day, and every day. But it rained here, and I didn't want to go out in the soggy rain. And although I just didn't want to. So I decided to go to the gym because I have started back at the gym, and I do work out. I try to be there every day if I can. Rob, it's around 2:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Kay is in UK, which I love the UK. I've been there. I love it. And so, yeah, so I went to the gym. I did an hour on the elliptical, which normally Friday, Saturday, Sundays, I do an hour on the elliptical. Oh, okay. So you are 7:20, Rob, like Kay is in the UK as well. Kay Heartland and Rob Bellamy are both in the UK. So 7:20 p.m. So you are 5 hours. 5 hours difference? 5 hours. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 5. It's interesting because I used to live in Europe. And when I lived in Europe, it was sometimes 5 and sometimes 6. Okay, that was years ago, though. I don't think anything's changed, but, could have changed. And so I did an hour on the elliptical. So I do Friday, Saturday, Sundays on the elliptical, and usually, if I can, the pull, and I do the weights, the weights for muscle strengthening. Welcome, No 8 Audie. Welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. Thank you for being here. And yes, at 63 years old. Kay, normally I was going 7 days a week, plus doing my 5-mile run in the morning, 7 days a week. But because I'm a full-time college student at age 63, I also have a family. I'm also an artist. I also make YouTube videos, if you haven't noticed. My life is so busy that I don't always get there every single day. Oh, thank you, Kay. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. Thank you. Where'd you go? There you go. Thank you. If you have not shared me out, please share me out. That's the only way that I can grow when I do live streams, because I'm fishing in my own pond. You can grow by fishing in someone else's pond. Like you can grow by being in this pond here, but I can't grow in my own pond unless you share me out. So thank you. And thank you, Kay. You're amazing and you're wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so I go to the gym, I work out. I will be 64 years old here pretty soon. And so, I've been doing a lot of videos about people over 60. My channel is geared for everyone. It's to motivate and inspire everyone. And yet, I put a special emphasis on people over the age of 60 because we deal with different issues. And I see so many people at my age group that are physically broken, emotionally broken, financially broken, relationship broken. And, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. I appreciate that comment. Thank you so very, very much. You know, it takes work. It takes a lot of work, Rob, because, you know, at 63, going to be 64 in a month, it takes a lot of work. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. I do work out every day. I juice every day. I drink green juices. I have celery waiting to be juiced. I drink lemon juice. You know, I pulp the lemons, the whole lemon after I've washed them. I use the rind. I do watermelon juice. I eat whole foods. Whole foods. That means no processed. I avoid refined sugar to the best of my ability. Now, if I go out to dinner like last night with my husband, thank you, Kay. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. When I go out, I eat what I want, okay? But when I'm home, I am vegan, vegetarian, and whole foods and juicing. And I drink a lot of water. I do exercise daily, and I don't put anything in my body that I think is bad. I don't drink any sodas. I have not drank sodas in many, many years. Not that I ever drank a lot. And I don't drink, you know, don't smoke. You know, so I'm not saying you can't do some things, you know, like if you have a soda, it's not going to, you know, be horrible for you. But if you have a lot of sodas, it may be. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. You know, I used to do dancing videos because I dance every day. And I used to do dancing videos, but now with the way copyright music is, you can't do them. You can't do them like that. And so this is the thing. You have to you have to do your music. You have to buy the other music, and I don't like that music that you buy, so I just don't do the dancing videos anymore. But I did them to inspire people at my age to get out there and dance in your home. Just dance. Put some music on, put some rock and roll music on, put a pair of high heels on if you can put a pair on, because they're really good for your legs, but you got to be careful not to fall. And you know, so I dance every day, and you know, that's important for me to do that. And you know, a lot of people in my age group, they don't do anything. They're just immobile, you know, and I don't want to do that. I want to be active and fit at every stage and every age of my life. So I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about never give up. Never give up on your dreams, your goals, your visions, your solutions. Now, today when I got home from the gym, which was just a little bit ago, I did a video called Never Give Up. And it's going to have the same thumbnail as this one. But I thought, well, what a better, you know, that's a great subject to talk about on a live as well as a video. So make sure you watch the video when I put it up. I haven't put it up yet. And, you know, never give up. You know, it's easy to want to give up and throw in the towel on goals, on visions, on dreams, on solutions. You know, if you're having a health crisis, don't give up on finding the solution and getting well. If you're having a financial crisis, don't give up on straightening it all out. You know, it may take a while, it may take effort, but keep at it. Keep at it. Keep working at it. Our YouTube channels, welcome Dark Master Phoenix. Welcome, welcome, my supportive, wonderful friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And so this is the thing. If you're facing a problem, an overwhelming problem or just a problem, don't give up. Even when it doesn't seem like you're making any headway, even when you feel stuck, even when you feel like you're going in reverse, don't give up if it's a right solution. And if it's a right goal, if it's a right dream. You know, whoever said life was going to be easy? You know, I don't think anyone ever said that, because it's not. You know, great goals and great anything in life takes work, and it has setbacks, and that's just part of life. So whatever you do in life and whatever your solution is and whatever your dream is and whatever your goal is, you want to make sure that you don't give up, that you keep on going. You want to keep on going. Okay. That is so, so important to keep on going. Okay. And so the thing about it is just keep on going with your dreams, your goals, your solutions, and just expect bumps in the road, expect chuck holes, expect ditches, expect setbacks. That's all part of the process of getting us to where we want to go. Okay. So, if you're on a fitness program and you just can't seem to lose that weight and you just can't, you've tried and tried and tried, keep trying. Find maybe a new way to do it, a healthy way to do it. We all have to find our own solutions. Our solutions are different. We're all going to find our solutions that work well for us. My solution, my way of doing things may not work well for you, but you have to find what works right for your life, okay? Because you have different circumstances, and I have different circumstances. So when I share what works for me, it's only to inspire you to find what will work for you. That's it. That's it. And there are solutions. We just have to hang in there, And I've faced my own crises in life. I've faced my own problems. Hey, H Vlog, welcome, welcome, my friend. I'll give you a blue bench. There you go. And so the thing about it is when you face challenges, it can be scary. It can be, difficult. It can be uncertain. It can be unpredictable. But that's life. That's life. And I've faced more than my share of difficult and challenging circumstances in life. And yet I hung in there. I kept in there. Now, is there ever a time to give up on something? Yes, but that's only on things that are not going to be right for our lives. Things that are not right for our lives. A choice that we made that is not right. Sometimes in some circumstances, we can give up or should give up. We have to know when to throw in the towel on something that's not right. But great health, great finances, great relationships are not one of those things we throw in the towel on. Those are one of those things that we hold on to. But it's got to be the right relationships and the right choices and the right decisions. Wrong choices and wrong decisions will not get us to where we want to go. Yes, H Vlog, you sure may. You absolutely may. We just don't drop them run right after the other. We just drop them on occasion, and then we connect back and forth with each other through the chat. So the best way, and the way I grew so rapidly, because y'all know I've been up a little over a year now publicly. I've had the channel 11 years, but I came up a year ago with 200 subscribers, which were all family and friends that I knew, except for one. Somehow one found me on YouTube before that. And I grew rapidly. And how I grew rapidly is I just went into other people's streams, talked to them, got to know them, shared what my channel was about, and then I would drop my link. And by then, usually they got to know you a little bit, and then they want to come over to your channel. I've also let them know that I'm coming to their channel. So in other words, I never went in and said, please, please, come to my channel. Never did that. What I did is I said, I'm going to your channel. And then somewhere in there, I dropped my link so that they would, at the same time, hopefully, or later, come to my house and visit. And that was how I grew. I grew through sharing. I grew through sharing live streams out and letting the host know, because then they shouted me out, extra shout. And I grew through going on other people's videos, watching them and sharing them out and letting them know I shared them out. And then what they would do is come over and share me out. Welcome, Roadrunner. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you. And for those that have missed it, we are having the rain. Can you see that? We are definitely having rain. And it is wonderful. I love rain, but we're definitely having rain here. So yeah. H-Vlog, yes, you can. You can drop your link. When I do a live stream, I never know if anyone's going to show up. And sometimes a lot of people show up, and sometimes one or two show up. You know, it's unpredictable. I never concern myself with it because most people end up watching it in replay anyhow. Kay says, sometimes took time editing videos. You know, Kay, I spend a lot of time, probably the majority of my time, editing and uploading the videos, because I make about sometimes 8 videos a day. I don't share them all out in that day, but I make about 8 videos a day on various wisdom topics, inspirational topics, and life topics. And I never give advice or suggestions. I just share with you my opinion. But the editing part and the uploading part is what really, really takes a lot of time. And then once you've got them uploaded, you have to go ahead and tag them, title them, put the thumbnail on them. I mean, there's a lot to making videos. People don't realize that. You know, they don't realize how much time and energy goes into making your videos. Number one, you have to make the video. Then you got to edit it. And then when it goes up, you really have to be very thoughtful in your thumbnail, because your thumbnail is going to either wow them to want to click on it, or they're going to pass it by. So your thumbnails are so important. And then your title. Your title is absolutely the most important thing you can put up there, because that's what's going to push it out. A wrong title will not get you pushed out. So you've got to title so perfectly well. Your description box. Now, you know, I used to be very big into tagging. I'm not so much big into the tag box below. Into the description box I am. But YouTube says that it only has minimal impact, the tagging box. I do put in a few tags in there, but I don't spend a lot of time there. I put most of my emphasis in the description box and mostly on my title and my thumbnail after beyond my content. I think it's good if you can have a short beginning and a short ending, welcoming people. If you can, you don't have to. And I think the time of the day you push your videos out is important. And you've got to leave some room in there for a time because if you put them too close together, YouTube will not push it out. And I have found that if I go too close to another video, it will not push it out. It will not push it out. And so, you know, when you, like Kay says, you got to do the editing. And there is a lot to doing YouTube and YouTube editing. Kay, you know, yeah, I do too. And I am not saying that I'm the best at it, because I'm still relatively new. And if you remember back on my original, when I first started here a year ago, and even up until recently, I didn't use thumbnails. And then when I did start, I just used my photo. You know, I just used a picture of me. That was it. That was it. And then someone told me about Canva, www.canva.com. And it's free. But you can also, now I have the paid version, which is like $9.99 a month. It's very cheap. Oh my gosh, go look at my thumbnails. You will be amazed. They're beautiful. And I create them, you know, they give you all the photos and then you create the thumbnail. It takes me a minute to create a thumbnail. And so I love Canva. So if you're not familiar with Canva, you can get the free version, which is wonderful. It's Canva, and I really recommend it. I think Canva is wonderful. Now, for your tagging and for your titles and for your algorithms, I really like vidIQ. I use the free version. Okay, I use the free version. Thank you, Rob. You know, Rob, I would do the videos at the gym, working out, but this is the thing. We're not allowed, from my understanding, to videotape inside. That's the issue with the gym. You know, that's the issue. I did do my 5-mile run videos. I was doing that. I think it was called Wisdom on the Run. And I would share wisdom as I ran along on the trail. And I may start doing that again. And, but yeah, you have to put, you know, to do the, I'm a content provider. I'm not a live streamer, although sometimes I'm on here twice a day, sometimes not, but I'm not I'm not a live streamer per se. I am a content maker. That's what I've always been about. I originally came on here and did wisdom videos so that my children would have running dialogue of mom's wisdom when they grew up, which they're now grown up. And so I started 11 years ago making 1-minute videos, no title, no beginning, no ending, just videos, put them up, and they were accessible if you typed in my name. So my kids knew, my family knew, my friends knew. Welcome, welcome, Shiren's JBE. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. And so I started 11 years ago. So a year ago, or a little over a year ago, several people said, you've got to go public with these. You've got to put a title up there. You've got to just make them for the public rather than just for this small group of people. And I really didn't know what I was doing. You know, if you look at my first video, which is up on my channel, I think it's called Grandma's Porch or something. I really had no clue what I was doing. So I just started talking. I started sharing whatever it is that I knew, which was wisdom and inspiration. Thank you, Kay. Kay, you know what? I paint every day. I paint. I'm an artist. Now, I'm not painting as much as I painted in the past because I'm so busy. Because, as I said, I go to college at age 63, almost 64. I'm a full-time college student studying pre-law. Very hard classes, making straight A's, but very hard classes. And so I still paint, though, because it's my therapy, you know, along with running. I have therapies like running, cooking, painting. I don't need to pay a psychiatrist because I run, I paint, I go to the gym, you know, I do all those things. But in answer to your question, Kay, you know, I thought about doing that because, you know, some people come on here and do wonderful instructing people how to paint, but I never, you know, I just go for it. I just start painting, you know, so that's why I haven't done any painting video. I mean, in the sense of teaching people how to paint, but a lot of people ask me to do that, and I thank you. I do. You ask any video editor you can recommend a novice YouTuber like me. You know what, Kay? To be honest, I tried some of the ones that everyone talks about, and I couldn't figure them out. I uploaded them. I did all that, and I couldn't figure them out. So this is what I do. I keep it very, very simple. I find if you go to my videos, I edit it through, I think it's Photos. Whatever's on my computer, I edit it through there. I go to Canva to get my thumbnail photo. I bring that back to my computer. I then edit the thumbnail the way I want it. And I just do it all through my computer. Whatever program I have on my computer is what I use, Kay. The other programs I could not figure out. Now, a lot of people love the other programs and they do amazing stuff. But since I'm a grandma channel, I don't worry too much about it. Now, if I was an adventure channel, you know, like when we go to Tybee Island, we have a beach house and I did videos from the beach. I really need to get good at doing like drone videos. I don't have a drone, but I may get one. So when we go to the beach, I can do the beautiful beach footage. So we'll see. We'll see. I do want you all to know that the other day, I don't delete comments unless it was something really outlandish. The other day, Google support team came in here and was deleting comments. It wasn't me. And they're doing that on many live streams now. They're going into the live streams and they're deleting, okay? Oh, thank you, Rob. Oh, you are so wonderful, Rob. Thank you so much, my friend, for coming here, for coming on a moment's notice. And I thank you for your support, your kindness, your thoughtfulness, and I thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And Rob, I come on whenever I can come on, and sometimes it's twice a day, sometimes it's nothing, sometimes, you know, I'm all over the place here. So you kind of have to just keep an eye open for me. Kay says, ha, 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 ha. First video, always our basis of our journey, how we grow. Kay, I love the first video. I love to look back. If you go back to my original videos before I came public. And they're all open to the public because I wanted my kids and family to be able to access them. You go back, you are going to laugh. You will absolutely laugh. Look up the 1K called Harper Valley PTA Diana Brienne style. It was done 11 years ago. Harper Valley PTA Diana Brienne style. I mean, huge, big hair. I'm sitting on my back porch down, here in Georgia. And my kids were still little at the time. And, I'm playing Harper Valley PTA. How far I have come. But I would not dare delete those. I love those videos because it shows you your journey. It shows you your journey. I think there's another one called I Can People or something. I Can Do It People or something like that. It was like my first one, and I'm sitting out there with this great big hair, Oh my gosh, it just takes me back. But I love it. I love to look back. I love to look back. And then I came up a year ago not knowing what I was doing, but I just started rolling the videos out and just talking to you all the way I talk to my kids, the way I talk to my friends, with my daily wisdom. Because we all have a gift. We all have gifts, not just one gift. And, your gift may be different than mine, but I've always had the gift of insight, wisdom, inspiration, and motivation. It's always been a part of my life. I'm like the medium who hears dead people. I hear wisdom. So I just share it with you, whatever it comes to me, so, but, never give up in life. And, a lot of people, when they get to my age, they just throw in the towel. They think life is over. They think, okay, I'm old. I look old. I did a video called Take Care of Your Looks Over 60, and that doesn't mean you're going to try to look 25. I can never look 25 again. Okay, I don't want to look 25. I want to be the best 63, 64, 74, 75-year-old that I can be, but you want to take care of what you've got to the best of your ability and create your own look. Your look is not going to look like someone else's look. You may be a grandmother who sits in a rocking chair with gray hair, and that's your look. Be the best grandmother who sits in a rocking chair with gray hair. That's all. Find what works well for you. Find what works well for you. And so that's what I do. And, yep. Now, this is my baby doll, like I showed you earlier. I guess she's a Paulina from the 1950s. Late 1950s, but I call her Diana Brienne. And, from the, they made, I believe, this doll from the 1959. I was born in 57, but from 59 through 65. And she's in perfect condition. Her hair's a little, probably I need to do something with her hair, but she's wonderful. She's wonderful. I love her. I just love her. I have a lot of baby dolls, and, I collect antiques. I love my antiques. I have a 1922 original parts, still works. Even the original wire that plugs in, I don't leave it plugged in because I only plug it in on special occasions. 1922 floor radio. And it weighs like 200 or 300 pounds. I mean, it's huge. It was the first model radio designed for home. It was done by Westinghouse and somebody else in a factory. So it's 1922, so it's almost 100 years old. It gets, we live kind of away from everything. It gets one channel, one radio station. That's all it gets because it doesn't have like a wide range for it. So since we only have like one radio station around here, that's the only one it gets. And only AM, because back then they didn't have FM. And it's wonderful, wonderful. I have the old Victrolas, you crank up, and I have all the old records from early 1900s. I love those. I love those. I have all the old grandfather clocks one is 140 years old. 140 years old. Okay, says, what makes you decide to go back to uni again? I'm not sure what uni is. Oh, university. Okay, it's kind of a long, short story. I had raised all my I had homeschooled all my children. My last two did graduate public school, but my youngest, I homeschooled him through a public school program done at home. He did excellent, but then he was ready for college. And so I thought, okay, now what? I mean, I'm very busy. I didn't need any now what, because I already have a lot on my plate. So one day I was driving around, and when I'm trying to make a decision, I drive or run or something like that, but usually drive. And so I drove to where my husband and I used to live when we were first married, our first home, and it's about an hour away. And I got lost because it grew so much. It was a small city, and now it's a big city. And so I got lost, and I ended up by a college. And I parked my truck. At the time I was driving a big pickup truck. I parked my truck, and I got stuck between a couple other trucks, and I couldn't get out. So I went into the college. I said, first of all, how do I get out of here? And second of all, I'm stuck between these trucks. Third of all, can a 62-year-old, because I was 62 at the time, can a 62-year-old enroll here? And they said, sure, we'd love to have you. So I sat down, did the paperwork, and then I had to take all the entrance tests. And I had to do all of this stuff, having no idea what I was doing. And they accepted me. So then I had to go get transcripts, which they didn't even have my transcripts because it was so far, almost 50 years ago that I graduated high school. And so I had to go through that whole process. There's a big process when you enroll in college. It's just not like you show up and you go to college. I mean, there's a long process nowadays. Wasn't always like that, but nowadays it's very complicated. So they accepted me. So once I started, I ended up with a scholarship, a full-blown scholarship, because my grades were really high. And because I work hard. I work very, very hard. I spend 14 hours a day behind the computer. That's why I'm wearing glasses, and I never wore glasses before because I spend so much time behind the computer studying. So then I didn't know what I was going to take, and I decided I would go into law, pre-law, not law school, but pre-law, and that's what I'm taking. So, and then I just decided to, and I love it. I love it, and I'm having fun at it. It's not probably going to turn into a career type of thing because I already have careers and had careers. And I'm not at that place in my life, but, I study what I love. I study what's interesting. And so, yeah, that's why I went back to the university, and I wear a backpack and I carry books, the whole bit, So, yeah, and my grades, I've done really, really well. Really, really well, except for one class I've had a challenge, but I think I'm still the top student even in that terrible class that I have, but it's really, really hard. But I've got that's the only class I have less than an A in. In that class I have a high B. In all my other classes I'm up around 100 GPA. One class I actually have 107 GPA in. So but it takes a lot of work, and I'm a better student today than I was at 2020, a much better student, because I realize the value of what I'm getting. Thank you, Kay. Thank you so much. Kay, everyone has to find their way. Not every young person is designed for college. You can achieve success in so many ways. There's many roads to success. There's not one road. And to try to put, my kids in a box and say, okay, you got to go to college and you got to become this. I'm not going to do that. I told them, you be whatever you want to be. And as long as you're happy, you do and be what you want to be. And they are. I want them to be happy, first of all. Happy, and then outwardly successful if they want to be. I've seen a lot of outwardly successful people who were very miserable and unhappy, and I've seen a lot of people that were not outwardly successful who were very happy. So you got to find your happiness, And at age 63, I found my happiness. I do only things that I love, if possible. I do what I love. And, I do what I love. And so I believe in doing more of what you love and less of what you don't love. People, if you have a job you hate, then try to make it a job you love. And if you can't make it a job you love, then maybe think about finding a job that you do love. Just do it in the right way. We all have bills to pay, so you can't just up and leave your job most of the time. At least most people can't. So yeah, do what you love and never give up. Just, I wanted to prove to people that at 62 years old, I went back to college. They loved it, Kay. They loved it. They're so proud of me. They tell everybody my mom's a college student. They said, well, how old's your mom? 63. And I'm a full-time college student, not a part-time college student, a full-time college student who's an artist, who paints every day. I go to the gym every day if I can, and I work out about 3 hours a day. I run 5 miles. I'm out there. I'm not giving up on life. I'm not giving up on life. I'm not saying people should do what I do, but find your own passion. Find your own goals. Find your own things that make you happy. Whatever makes you happy, find that. Find that. Don't give up on life. And don't think because you're a certain age that life is behind you. Not with me. Life is in front of me. It's here today. I live in the present moment. I invest in my future, but I fully live in the present and I cherish my past. I am, Kay, even with my cooking. I'm always being creative in the kitchen. Let me tell you one of my favorite recipes, okay, Kay? And you may want to make it. It's very healthy, okay? I call them coleslaw burgers. If you want to look up, I have a video called Coleslaw Burgers by Diana Brienne Fairchild. Coleslaw burgers, probably the only one on the internet because I don't think there is such a thing other than what I created. I take a bag of coleslaw mix. I don't do cabbage. I love cabbage, but I don't do it with cabbage because it doesn't taste right. Get yourself one of those $1 bag of coleslaw mixes. You take that. Now, I'm vegan, so I usually use a vegan egg mixture, but you can use regular eggs. Put a couple eggs in there. Put some pepper in there. Put some garlic, some onion. Chop up some onions. Put a little flour in there. Mix it up in the bag. Just mix it up. Make them into patties. Fry them in a little bit of healthy oils, no hydrogenated, but something like coconut oil, olive oil, whatever cooks well for you, whatever's right for you to cook in. I'm telling you, they are healthy and they are so awesomely delicious. Awesome. And I made it up. I fried pickles. I dip my pickles in cornmeal and flour, the sliced pickles, the little round pickles, and I fry them and dip them in ranch dressing. They're absolutely out of this world delicious. Fried pickles. I love fried green tomatoes. I grew up on fried green tomatoes. I slice my green tomatoes, dip them in cornmeal and flour, fry them, put them between 2 pieces of white bread or toast. You will love it. Love it. Love it. I make all kinds of stuff. I'm always creative and passionate in the kitchen. And I eat healthy. And I juice. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I don't sit around saying, oh, I can't have that piece of candy. If there's a birthday party and people are celebrating with cake, I go have that piece of cake. But I don't eat it every day. Okay, it's not something that I eat at home every day. And I eat a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables. And I do drink my celery juice daily. I do. I do apple cider vinegar. I just live a healthy life. I did one called Fitness and What I Eat Over the Age of 60. I did one called Does Your Body Break Down After the Age of 60? I did one called Hormonal Replacement Therapy After the Age of 60. I don't recommend anything to anybody. I just share with you my journey and my experiences. And a lot of women were, talk about hormone replacement. And after they passed about 40 or 50. And so I just talked about that. Everyone has to find what works and what doesn't work for them, because remember, your body is unique to you. And so what may work exercise-wise for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. So we got to find what works. And that's the key. Find what works for you, not what works for your neighbor, not what works for your cousin, but what works for you. What works for you. Okay, yeah, I love to cook. Now, I talk about the frugal lifestyle. I talk a lot about living a frugal lifestyle. Frugal and cheap are two very different things. Cheap means you're not getting what you need, or you're shortchanging someone else out. And okay, I just started on it recently. So people who say, oh, HRT is what kept you young. Mm-mm, mm-mm. This is a recent thing. And I was on it once before. So that had nothing to do with me looking younger or anything else. The only problem that I have with HRT, and I did a whole video on it, was that it puts on weight. For me, immediately I gained 5 pounds, and it's hard to get it off. And so that was my big issue with HRT. Some people can't take it because of their body cannot take HRT. I seem so far, hopefully, to be fine with it, and it seems to work for me. I wanted to start taking it. My main reason was because, as you know, in the aging process, our bones change, our bones density. Now, my bone density is excellent, but I want to keep it excellent. And often when we decrease in female hormones, and I don't know how it works for men, I know how it works for women. When we decrease in our hormones, our bone density can have a problem. So I didn't want that to happen in my body. You know, that was why I went on it. Now, some people never have a bone density problem. I don't, but I didn't want to ever have one, you know. And so, because I see so many people, hey, Scrap with Matt. Wonderful, wonderful to see you, my friend. Let me give you a blue wrench. There you go, my friend. There you go. So, you know, it's about wellness and health, because if you're not healthy, or if you're sick and broke down, you're not going to enjoy your life or your relationships, and you're most certainly not going to be able to be supportive of other people very well if you're broke down. I have 3 young adult kids, and I want to be there for all the fun, all the joy, all the great times, and if they need me. You know, just because they're adults doesn't mean that they don't need me. They need me all that. I can tell you, my kids, it's Mom, what do I do? Mom, what do I do? You know, I want to be there for my kids. And my husband and I, you know, I want to travel. You know, we renovated our beach house, and it's a family adventure. It's not just a husband-wife adventure. That's the beach house that we had when our kids were babies, and we lived there full time. Then we moved away, and then we kind of rented it out to other people, but we took it back. And we renovated it, and it's beautiful now. Oh, everything is redone, but it's a family adventure. We're taking our kids with us, our adult kids. We go down, you know, we just got back a week ago, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And create your own adventure. Your adventure may be going to the dollar store. That's an adventure. Every day, your life should be an adventure. You know, so that's our family adventure, is to go back and forth to Tybee Island, you know, which is a real island that you can drive to. Actually, it's got a tiny little bridge from the mainland, and you cross over on that tiny little bridge to get there. Yes, absolutely. You got to keep that positivity in your life. You've got to keep that. You've got to keep that in your life. Okay, you've got to keep it. And keep yourself with positive people. People that are going to lift you up, not pull you down. Now, we do need people that are going to tell us the truth. You don't want people to say, oh, yeah, whatever you say is right. No, no. I want people that are going to correct me. The right people. You know, not everybody should correct you. Not everybody's capable of correcting you, and they can mess you up. And it's got to be done with the right intent. But, you know, sometimes we need correction. You know, one day I made a mistake here on YouTube, and a great friend pointed it out to me privately, and I was so thankful. I was so thankful. You know, it wasn't a big mistake or anything like that, but it was a small mistake. But I really valued that, because I knew they were looking out for me. Their intent was right. Their intent was right. So we want people that are looking out for us, that will correct us. You know, if you can't be corrected, let me tell you something. If you can't be corrected, you will not succeed in life, okay? You will not succeed. You have to be able to be corrected by the right people with the right intent, with the right information, okay? If you can't be corrected, you're going to keep on going down that wrong road until it's not good. So we all need to have right correction. I correct my kids. They're adults. They correct me. They'll say, Mom, that's wrong, you know, and, you know, they're very respectful when they do. But sometimes they're right. And you know, we're there as a family. You know, we've got each other's back, and you want people that have your back. Yeah, I don't take any. The only thing I am taking, Kay, I do take a baby aspirin. Okay, I do take, since I'm taking hormone therapy, I do take a baby aspirin. Okay, that I do. Now, I'm not recommending that to anybody, but that's the only thing I take. I don't take blood pressure medicines. I don't take anything. I don't want to take any medicine. I want to stay healthy so that I don't need them. Food is my medicine. Food is my medicine. Oh, that's wonderful, Scrap with Matt. How did you network your channel to all your neighbors? How did you do that? Kay, you're right. You're right, Kay. They correct us because they love us. They correct us because they love us. And I correct my children, even if they don't listen. And you know what happens? My kids will come back and say, Mom, you were right. Mom, you were right. Mom's always right. By the way, if you don't have all 5 of my channels, please connect all 5 of my channels, and I will connect back with you with all 5 of my channels. So one of me is like 5 of me, for 5 subscribers. The links are pinned to the top of the comment section under all of my daily videos. So if you go to today's video, whatever I put up, the last one I put up, top of the comment section, you'll see that I pinned to the top of the comment section all of my links. Go to each link, connect with me the right way, and when I go to sit down at night, I will come back to your channel with each one of those channels if you've connected with me with each channel, and I will connect back with you. So you'll have 5 new subscribers, okay? And one of them is called What Would Mom Say? Exclamation mark, Diana Brienne Fairchild. What would Mom say? The other ones are called Grandma's Porch with Diana Brienne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Diana Brienne Fairchild, Grandma's Adventures with Diana Brienne Fairchild, and of course my original one with 3,800 videos, Diana Brienne Fairchild, which is this one. And so you were getting metal at the time, Matt. Yes, you collect metal, right? You collect. And what do you do with your metal? What do you do with all your metal, Matt? What do you do with it? Do you shape it into things, make things, or just take it and donate it or sell it, or what do they call it? Where they redo it, recycle it? And yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and grow your channels. You know, the thing about it is your channel is not going to go straight up. You know, I was growing at about 250 a day up until about 6 months ago. Then YouTube changed all the rules, and I got flat. I was like flatlined. I couldn't grow. They purged me, and then I was flatlined. Oh my gosh, it was something. Then I found out I actually had 26,000 subscribers, but they took 13,000 away. I didn't know that until I had to talk to them about something else at YouTube, because I'm monetized, so I have like a direct link. They said, oh yeah, you had 26,000. I said, I didn't know about that. And so, and I said, you know, but it's very hard. I grow at about 100 a day, somewhere around that. And I keep, sometimes I don't keep any of them. Sometimes I keep, like yesterday, I think I kept about 25. But most days I don't keep that many for whatever the reason. And it's not my new friends. It's not the new people. It seems like if I get 100 new ones, they take 75 of my old ones away. And I get to keep 25 or something. You know, it's really weird. I don't understand it, but it's okay. That's okay. I've just kind of, you know, accepted it. It's part of the journey. You just hang in there. You don't give up. You don't give up. You hang in there. You know, whether you're growing 1 subscriber a day or going back 10, you just keep doing what you're here for. I'm here to inspire, motivate people to find their best life. And that's the reason I'm here. That's the reason I'm here. And so it was never to be monetized. I didn't even know what monetization was when I came on. I had no clue. And then I get this notice that says, you're ready to be monetized. I said, what do I do? What happens when you're monetized? And for the longest time, I did not get monetized. And I'll tell you why. If you notice on this one, I put the monetization on. But on my videos, the ones that are up during the day, I don't put the monetization on until the next day, because if someone new comes to your channel and they make a comment and they don't sit through that commercial and they don't watch your video yet, you'll lose them. So I wait until the next day, until I have a couple of other videos up before I actually monetize my older, the day old videos. And then I go back and monetize them. So I didn't get monetized for a long time because I did not want it to interfere with my growth. And once I got monetized, it interfered with my growth. That's why you see me take the commercials off on the videos I put up that day. And then I put the commercials on the next day. I approve the monetization. And then now I have, what do they call it? Merchandise. I have merchandise under my channel. And then probably I will be Dark Master. I'm glad you're still here, my friend. I'm glad you're still here. Thank you. And what I do is, they have what they call endorsements. That's where you endorse a product. And I have not decided that I want to do that yet, because they gear it towards your channel. And since I'm a grandma channel, kind of some of the stuff I don't really want to do. So it just depends on what they offer me, then maybe I'll do it. We'll see. But then part of that, I have to endorse it inside my video, and I have to endorse it inside the live stream. So I have to believe in the product if I'm going to do it. I'm not going to put up a product, and endorse a product that I don't believe in. I'm just not going to do it. So yeah. And I did one called Mix It Up. I haven't put it up yet, called Mix It Up. Mix up your life a little bit. Mix up your hairstyle. Mix up your makeup. Mix up your, the way you do things. Mix it up a little bit. It can keep life interesting. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what my analytics are all over the place. And this is the thing. When you mix live streaming with content, it does mess up your analytics from what I understand. So I've thought about doing my live streaming on my other channels, but this is the thing, okay? This is my main channel. So if I do the live stream, a lot of people are going to miss out on the live stream because they're not on my other channels yet. Not everybody that's over here is over on the other channels. I have different people on each of the channels. A lot of people like the smaller channels. There's a lot of people that are on all my channels, but they only go on the smaller channel. Why? Because they feel like they're noticed. They feel like they're intimate. They feel like they're connecting more to me than when they come over to the bigger channel. I connect with all of you on all of my channels, but they feel that they like a smaller channel. They identify with a smaller channel. So if you go to Grandma's Adventures, or what about Mom, or what would Mom say? Or if you go to Grandma's Porch, or if you go to Grandma's House, those are smaller channels in comparison. A lot of people never comment over here, even though they're over here. They comment over there. They like that better. So yeah. But if I do a live stream over there, a lot of people are not going to get that live stream that are over here. So, I'm not going to worry about the analytics. It is what it is. And, whether it's working for me or against me, I don't know. And plus I'm a grandma channel, and I do so many topics. It's kind of hard to narrow me into a genre. Other than, because I don't want to be labeled over 60 on my channel, because if I label it over 60, that excludes all the other people that I could inspire. Do you see? So, if I just strictly did over 60, the analytics would change and gear it completely to people over 60. And I don't really want to do that, right? Because my channel is for everyone. It's for everyone. Okay. So I wanted to come on here for a few minutes and say hello. And I'm so thankful that you all showed up. Thank you so much. Like I said, sometimes a lot of people come on, sometimes not very many. A lot of people are out on Saturdays. Plus, there's a lot of live streamers on right now. A lot. And, I love it. I love being here, Kay. But I don't let it be my life. YouTube is a compliment to my well-lived life. It's not my life. So I love being here. You're all my real friends. You're just as much my real friends as my in-person friends. And actually, I know many of you a lot better than I do some of my in-person friends, And so I love being here. I really enjoy it. It's a compliment to my life to be here. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm grateful for my friendships that I make here. And I'm grateful for this platform. And I use this platform very wisely to inspire others to find their own best life. That's it. That's it. That's the bottom line. Well, thank you, Kay, for coming. My dear friend, Dark Master, Scrap with Matt. Thank you all. Thank you so much. And anyone else that came here today, I really, really appreciate you. I don't know if I'm coming on tonight. I might come on tonight about 9 o'clock my time. I might not. I don't know. I know some of you in the UK will be in bed, and you should be. So I don't know. I was coming on twice a day. I do like coming on at night, but I think, what my husband and I do at night, we, in the evening, when we have time, because we're both very, very busy, we have favorite YouTubers that we watch, traveling channels. He likes golfing. I like painting, but we come together and we watch RV channels, boating channels, people who are living their life, their adventure. One guy, he drives around, a couple of them, they bought a Jeep and they drive around camping in their Jeep. So we watch those together as a couple. Those are kind of our couple videos where we watch together. And so we might do that tonight. But if we're not doing that tonight, then I may very well be on live. We'll have to see. Welcome, my friend. Oh, welcome. Let me get my glasses back on here. Jim Bob's Arcade. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm going to give you a blue wrench, Jim, but I am getting ready to leave. And I was only on here a short time, and I didn't give notice, so a lot of people don't even know I'm on, and they'll get the notice later. So I'm probably going to, I might come on tonight. It just depends. Maybe, maybe not. I can't promise. So if I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. It's kind of like when it feels right, I do. And if I come on tonight, that my husband and I went out last night to dinner, so we already did the dinner. Hey, Matthew Combs, welcome, my friend. I'm getting ready to leave, but I'm going to be on. I'm not going to be on. I may be on tonight. Maybe. Not so sure yet. Depends on, because I have an in-person life too. And we do sit down to dinner every day. We sit down to dinner, usually about 7 o'clock. A little later than many people do, but our dinner's about 7 o'clock. So that way everybody's here for dinner. So I went on a walk. I love your YouTube. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And keep growing. Don't get frustrated about your growing on here. You're going to grow. You just got to keep out there. You got to keep out there. I mean, I'm telling you, don't feel bad because I'm the one that loses a lot of people. I mean, I gain 100 and I lose 75. It's the way it is. I'm so glad you're here, Matthew. Yeah, Matthew, if I'm not busy with my family tonight, then I will, maybe come on, and usually if I come on, it's around 9 o'clock. It's usually around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, somewhere give or take, a few minutes. I'm never exactly on time. Hey, Typical Gaming, my friend. Welcome. Great to see you, my friend. If you don't have Typical Gaming, you do want Typical Gaming and Matthew and Jim Bob's Arcade. And, of course, Kay Heartland. I love Kay. She's wonderful and amazing. And Typical Gaming, you do a lot on the cemetery, right? I think so. Yeah. So Typical Gaming, I may be on tonight. I'm not sure yet. We're having a storm. You can hear it. At least I can hear it from here. Let me see. Can you see anything yet? No. Okay. So, yeah, I may be on. We'll see. And, there's so many live streamers on, and I don't give notice. So it kind of, if you don't give notice to YouTube, you kind of get pushed way to the back of the line, and that's okay. Thank you, Matthew. You're wonderful. And Matthew, people can always come over and watch it in replay and then connect with my channel. And then when I do go live the next time, they can jump on. I am not in Florida. I'm in Georgia, a little bit further north, way in the south. It's really funny. I don't consider Florida South. A lot of it is, but I don't always. Typical gaming. You know what? Thank you, Kay. I do, and I mow it. It's me that mows it. I love to mow the grass. I've been mowing grass for years. I love to mow grass. I love the smell of the grass when you're mowing the fresh lawn. I mow it all myself. Um, I do. Typical gaming. Well, you were on here the other day when they were taking a Google moderator team was taking away links. They were doing that. So it's not me that's doing that. It's not me. Okay. It's not me. So they're doing it to pretty much everybody's channel. I don't know if it's a bot or a real person, but I respect whatever they're doing. They're YouTube, they're Google, so they can do what they want. They own it, so I don't worry about it. I don't think we have a tornado watch right now, but who knows? We could. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. We've had a few in the past, so I bought a generator, one of those great big generators. I got it off of Amazon. It was like $1,400, but it will run the whole house. It's a really, really good generator. I just don't know how to use it yet. I don't know how to use this generator, but I guess I'll learn pretty quick when the time comes if I have to, because we've been, one time it was so hot here because it's really hot in the South. It was humid and our electricity went out at night. And oh my gosh, I had to sleep out here on grandma's porch and I couldn't sleep because there was noise, and oh my gosh. So, okay, everybody, thank you for being here. Much love to all of you. And I'm going to go and I will see you all maybe, it's only a maybe, but maybe tonight. Okay. Talk to you all soon. Thank you all for being here. Much love. Bye-bye.